Before we get into this vlog, I will start with making some coffee. It's 12 a.m. and I definitely need some coffee to stay awake and to carry on. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing,
hitting the like button, and also pressing the bell notification to be updated about my future uploads. So if you're new here, I'm Additti. I'm a professional athlete who's now preparing for a competitive exam owing to the lockdown restrictions in the country, and I'm really enjoying life and enjoying the process. So join me on this journey. And however, my channel is not just limited to study vlogs. There are so many things that I do. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know more about me. I am a woman of many interests, so be sure to check out my profile to know more about me. So today it is 11:50 p.m. already. Today is the 24th of May. So I just went and took a shower, made myself some coffee, and decided that I will do an all-nighter today, and I will try studying from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I have done it before, but not till 6 a.m. I have studied earlier till 4 or 5.
I don't know how it's going to turn out. I think it's a very long shot for me.
Might just fall asleep because there's nothing to stimulate my senses. Don't take it in the wrong way. Don't take this video as an example कि आपको रात को पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए. It is not mandatory. If you are a morning person, you should definitely study in the morning. I was a morning person for most of my student life, basically in school. But slowly, when you grow up, you end up wasting a lot of time in the day, and then you somehow feel more comfortable studying at night when there's no distraction at home, parents are asleep, everyone's asleep. And because of deadlines, you end up, pushing yourself to study at night. So by the time I was in college, I became a night owl. And right now, I don't know what I am. Sometimes I feel like studying in the morning and sometimes I feel like studying in the night. Today is one of those days where I feel like studying at night. So I will start my studies now. It is 11:55. 11:55. And I will start with Lakshmikant's polity. So let's get started.
All MLAs of the whole country, divided by the total number of elected MPs in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So for this example's sake, I'm going to take the total value of votes of all MLAs of the whole country of the year 2012. So the total value of votes of all MLAs of the whole country in the year 2012 was 5,49,474.
3, 2, 1.
The air in this room's getting thin. My patience for you is getting thinner.
Firstly, it is in line with the parliamentary system of the government. It would have been anomalous to have the president elected directly by the people and not give him any real power. And the second is the direct election of the president would have been very costly and time consuming and energy consuming due to the vast size of the electorate. This is unwarranted, keeping in mind that he is only a symbolic head, only a rubber stamp. So here I am defining what an office of profit can mean. Supreme Court has given 4 principles for determining whether an office attracts disqualification or not. The Constitution has nowhere mentioned the definition of office of profit. But in the Swapan Roy versus Pradyut Bolderoy case, Supreme Court did give idea about what an office of profit could entail. Does the body have government powers like releasing money, allotting land, granting licenses, or does remuneration exist? So questions like that. So after studying about the process of how a president of India is elected, we'd move on to the oaths and conditions of the office, and now I am reading about the impeachment of the president. Any house, be it Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, can initiate the proceeding against the president. It's a quasi-judicial procedure in India.
as you can see. So I am revising Lakshmikant, as you all know. This was the old Lakshmikant that I studied from. My dad had gotten this book when I was still in school. This year I bought this new book. Rewriting everything. As you mature, your style of studying changes, and the way you make notes and the way you highlight or annotate changes. So now I use less of highlighters, I use less of the pen, I try to feel the book, I try to touch my hands on the papers, and sometimes I use my finger to guide my eye, because I remember when I used to do that, my memory retention used to be higher. Instead of highlighting and instead of coloring my notebook, sometimes you have to, like, little bit. What I do is I first read one para without thinking about कि मुझे याद क्या करना है. I don't stress over कि I have to remember each and every word. I just glimpse through it, and then I read again with my fingers. I keep moving them and guide my eye. Then I use my pen, and when I use my pen, I somehow, like, I make brackets or I underline, but only on those keywords. And then on the third time when I'm looking through, after I've underlined a few important points, I ask myself, what do I remember? So it's basically a technique called active recall, which many people talk about. Every damn day you just do it. I don't feel sleepy, but okay, I do feel sleepy. Can you see my eyes?
Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more.
Okay, so it's 1:28. I finished the legislative powers of the president. Read it 2-3 times, underlined and everything. So now I'm trying to actively recall what I studied. So the president can summon, prorogue, dissolve the Lok Sabha, and he can also order a joint sitting with the speaker of Lok Sabha presiding over the session. Apart from that, he can send messages to the parliament in case of any pending bills. He can nominate 12 members from fields like art, sports, any kind of social contribution they've done, music, arts, everything. He can nominate 2 Anglo-Indian members. He lays down the reports of institutions like UPSC, CAG, Finance Commission. When it comes to giving the assent of the bill, so the president has to mandatorily give his assent to a bill that has been passed by the parliament in the case where, when he has returned the bill for reconsideration, the second time he cannot say no to it. So he can do that. However, he can give his assent, he can withhold his assent, and he can give the bill for reconsideration. However, it should not be a money bill.
Yeah, I know I look good. Yeah, I look fly. Baby, I'm just your type. I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie.
4 more hours to go.
Type. I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. Yeah, I know.
My eyes were like this, and then I woke up again and I saw, and I read it like 10-20 times. I'll show you. The moment I reached here, my eyes shut down, and then I'm thinking, what did I read? 22. Oh, 222.
They were sleeping. Honestly, I'm legit thinking whether I should continue or not. It's been only 2 hours and 22 minutes. I finished the president's chapter in that much time, and feels good to study this much because the president is an important chapter.
Guys, what do? I feel sleepy. Okay, so I'm starting the Vice President chapter.
I wish we were moving half speed. I want to feel you, feel me.
I feel bad for them because they think something important is happening and they are not going to sleep. They are just, tossing and turning and waiting for me to go into bed. I am cutting this challenge in half. I am sleeping by 3 a.m. Yeah, so I don't want to compromise on the quality of my studies, and you guys also shouldn't do the same. And it's important for you guys to understand that, people do lots of things for challenges, but it is not, what do I say? How do I put it? It is not sustainable. So yeah, as I was saying that I don't want to set unrealistic standards. I'm not going to stay up till 6 just because I said, it's a challenge and I want to study. It won't be productive if I study till 6 a.m. I will waste the entire daytime tomorrow. So it's better I go to sleep and wake up around 9ish, 10ish and start my day with a good study session again. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell icon. You'll be notified whenever I upload a new video in case you guys miss it out in the recommendations. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, if you are willing to try this challenge out, or if you are, if you think similar to me that, it doesn't matter what time you're studying, but what matters is the quality of hours you put in while you're studying. And studying does not mean just reading a book. It has to, get registered in your head. You have to be able to recollect what you study and put it out in the paper, like when you're writing an answer, or you should be able to recall the facts so that you can choose the right answer in an MCQ based question. So yeah, that is about it. I hope you guys liked my vlog, and I will see you soon in my next video. Until then, keep working hard and keep smiling and just have fun.